Hi, I'm Mr. Oaks, and today's ALEKS topic is evaluate an expression with a negative exponent, and this time we've got a negative integer base. This gets people a little confused, and it really shouldn't. Remember, if you have a negative exponent, that just means that we're going to flip the inequality. It has nothing to do with the signs, okay? So we've got a pretty basic one here. We've got negative 9 raised to the negative first. Let's just show that. Negative 9, notice we use parentheses, raised to the negative first power. When we do that, the negative 1 just tells us to take the inside and flip it. So that means we're going to get 1 over negative 9 to the first power, right? Like that. And negative 9 to the first power is just 1 over negative 9, which you might write as negative 1/9. So that's easy peasy. Nothing to it. You take that answer right there, drop it into here. But let's look at another example. We have to do a little bit more work here. Let's say we've got negative 3 raised to the negative third power. Again, we don't really have to worry about the sign so much. What we're going to see here is this is the same as 1 over negative 3 raised to the third power. And if we do that, this is where you have to be a little bit careful. It doesn't matter too much with our odd ones, but negative 3 times negative 3 times negative 3 is going to give us 1 over negative 27, okay? So that's our answer here. Now, what we want to do is make sure we pay attention to when it's an even value. Think about this. What if this was negative 3 raised to the negative second power? Now the sign does change, and here's why. Negative 3 to the negative second power is the same as 1 over negative 3 squared. And we know anything squared is going to be positive because it's a negative 3 times a negative 3, and a negative times a negative is a positive. This is not the example we have, but you just have to be careful when you have an even exponent. It could possibly change the sign. Our odd exponents don't. Okay, so again, negative exponents flip our fractions or take our integer values and write them as a fraction with 1 over that value. And then you just have to do the multiplication. If you multiply an odd number of times, it'll stay negative. If you multiply an even number of times, and any of your exponents are even, it will probably change to a positive. Just watch out for that.